Hi everyone, and once again, welcome back to Travel Confidently. Whether you are in Manali and planning your sightseeing tours or you are on your way to Leh Ladakh, Solang Valley would be on your way. So it's worth visiting. In this video, you will find out what you can expect there, what you can see, and lots of tips. So do watch the video till the end. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to press that bell icon so as you will be notified when I upload my future videos. Stay tuned. If you are visiting Manali or you are just passing by on your way to Leh, Solang would be on your way. It's about 14 kilometers from Manali and it's worth a visit. So if you are thinking what you can see in Solang, that you can spend about 4 to 5 hours in Solang Valley easily. Along with the valley itself, you can choose to walk to Anjani Mahadev temple, which would be about 3.5 kilometers one way, or you can hop onto a quad bike and have fun. And there are some basic adventure sport as well, but it was raining when I visited there, so we didn't experience any, so I can't comment on those. It will take you about 40 minutes to reach Solang from Manali. On the way, you will find many shops where you can hire snow boots and suits. I would recommend if you have your own snow boots, at least bring your own shoes, because the shoes which they will provide from the hiring shops are not good enough for walking. Shops will charge you from 200 to 300 rupees per person for complete suit, and that will include boots as well. They might want to sell you some socks, they are not good enough, so don't bother with them. Once you will reach Solang, you will find that car park will be on your left, and there's a big car park. It's really big, guys. But the trouble is, it's pathetic. So if you're traveling in a hatchback like I did, then it's highly likely that your car will be stuck by a rock, and if it's raining it makes the situation worse. You will find the ponies running around, and the people, and the more nuisance is from the quad bikes. There are like hundreds and hundreds of quad bikes, and they don't drive well, guys, trust me. If you are into adventure sport, then you can head on to the valley and you can enjoy paragliding. So for a 6 to 7 minute ride they might charge you around £3,500. But if you really want to enjoy paragliding, my recommendation would be there is a village Dobi which is between Manali and Kulu. So you pay less than 3,500 there, and the ride will be about 10 minutes long for paragliding. So you can consider that as an option if you want to enjoy paragliding. If you are into trekking, then there are multiple options, so you can pick any. The most famous is the trek to Anjani Mahadev temple. It's a beautiful temple, and it's about 3 kilometers from the Solang Valley car park. Expect about 45 minutes to 1 hour walk one way. And if you're traveling with kids, don't even think of walking. It's not suitable, guys. So the best option is you take the quad bike and go up to the Anjani Mahadev temple. Quad bike will charge you about 1500 rupees per quad bike, and only two adults and one minor can go on that quad bike. Ride on the quad bike is quite a good fun. So just take it as an exam to test all of your joints. And yeah, do remember, don't keep anything loose in your pockets which is likely to fall down, especially your mobile. Once you are up here, you will find there are some shops, so you can easily get tea, coffee and some snacks. So you get something to eat, so don't worry about it. Walk about 5 minutes, you will find Anjani Mahadev temple. It's a really nice temple, and right in front of the temple you will find that you just go up about 60 to 100 stairs. So there is a nice shivling, and the waterfall is directly falling on the shivling, so it's a really nice view. If you really want to have fun in snow, then plan your visit in winters. You will love this place. And if you're coming here in summers or towards end of March or beginning of April time frame, you wouldn't find that much snow, and whatever is left would be pretty black, so you wouldn't like it either. You might notice that there are some stairs going towards a mountain, and you'll be tempted to just climb up those stairs and see what will be there. But don't be fooled, guys, that's a dead end. You will find nothing. I've been there, and it was very disappointing to climb up and then climb down. So don't bother about that one. Rather, I would suggest that you make your way to the Beas River. There are many areas where you can go really close to the river. It's not that dangerous, but you have to take precautions depending on the weather and the conditions. So make your own judgment. So don't go by my words, but you can really enjoy the nature. Apart from this, there is nothing else to do here unless there is like a really small ropeway. It's just okay. It's not that great. I've seen better. So it's up to you. If you want to enjoy that ropeway, you can do that as well. If you have chosen the quad bike option to come here, that same quad bike will take you back as well. So the 1500 rupees which you have paid to him, it includes the return journey as well. So you will be sorted and probably tired by this way. So enjoy this video of the quad ride. I really hope that you like my work and you're finding my videos helpful in your travel plan. Please comment below and let me know if my videos have helped you with any of your travel plan. That really means a lot to me, guys. And do show your love by subscribing to my channel, sharing it with your friends and family members. And yeah, keep traveling, happy traveling and safe travel. See you next time.